So I'm trying to figure out what's going on in this world, right? Right now, is the New World Order working for God? I mean, they are. But I've been assuming that God's just manipulating them and guiding every step they make so they fall into quicksand. But I mean, at the same time, it really seems like they're working for God sometimes. I mean, minus the manipulation and bullshit. But they have this COVID stuff they're putting out. They have this propaganda. And it's being used to cover up the fact that God's destroying this nation. I mean, look outside. Look at everything you own. Look at what's going on. The roads are melting. Last year, I talked about this stuff before it happened. I said it was happening, and then it happened. I'm just a fucking crazy person that way. I'm just crazy. No, I just have limited friend circles, and my limited friend circles are invisible people who fucking guide my life, and I wouldn't be alive right now if these people weren't real, if whatever's going on in this world isn't real. The manifestation of everything around me, everything that happens around me, if this wasn't real, if this wasn't really happening, I wouldn't be here. I'd be really homeless. Instead of just living in a car right now, I'd be really homeless a long time ago. They would have. And it's their whole plan to put me where I'm at right now, so I can't be located. Everyone I keep getting put with is a bad person. It's one of these alien species. See, they aren't nobles like us. They're bad people who can never evolve. They can never change what they're doing. But anyways, I question what's going on. Like, I mean, obviously, anyone with the brain questions what's going on right now. But what's really going on? Why is the pandemic panic being introduced? And I think it's because the New World Order is trying to subvert God. They're trying to take control of the fact that they know we're back here on Earth and that we're about to destroy them, and we're going to do that by destroying their nations. We're going to give them no quarter to run to. They're going to have to run to Israel or Australia. It's too late. We've targeted those places first. Those places are lined up for the end. And they're like, oh, it's part of our plan in Israel. And it's like, well, it's part of your plan to regain Israel a third time. And it's part of the plan of the universe to prevent that from happening. But what's really going on? Are they using this COVID panic to cover up what's really going on? Is the New World Order trying to control the forces of God and his soldiers who have sent back to Earth? And there's more than one of us. There's several of us back on Earth working for him. We're not allowed to see everything. We're not allowed to communicate with one another. Although the time is right for us to come together, we must find each other. Everyone who is working on the side of good, and not the liberals or the Republicans or the libertarians or the Nazis or the commies. I'm talking about the side of good, the side of creation, the side that wants to protect the 3 or 4 good individuals left on this planet. That number gets smaller every fucking day as far as I can see it. I am not fucking impressed with this world at all. I have never been, and the less impressed I become with it, the more fucking hateful the people around me become, because they fucking begin to see something in me that is not them. And that's fine with me. That's perfectly fine with me. You can see everything you want in me, because I don't fucking hide shit. I'm not like everyone else. I don't kiss ass. Although I got some of these aliens fucking trying to get me in some modeling and some fucking acting shit again. And anything I do requires erasing my identity, which isn't going to work very well because I put myself out there. It's easy to just out me the second they want to start attacking me. Besides, I'm not in this world to be a slave. I'm in this world to be a master. I'm in this world to oversee the slaves. I'm trying to break the fucking slaves free of their masters. They have no fucking respect for me for that. You humans have no fucking respect for someone like me out here fighting for your fucking right to break free of the people who are fucking probably created you in test tubes and shit. You seem free thinking. I've never cut one of you open to see if you're robots on the inside. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is no fucking hope. Maybe I'm trying to save fucking walking computers and shit. You know, I'm just a jackass. That's not what it is, huh? But you guys are choosing your own fate right now. You guys are choosing what the fuck's going to happen to you. Those of us out here among you who are not you, I think some of you notice that some of us are not you. It took me a long time to see that everyone else fucking noticed I wasn't like them, and it took me even longer to be told why we are so different. As if there's more than one of me. Fuck. There's probably like one of me in each fucking nation. And we're sent to fucking control shit. Although at the same time, they've got me locked down in this fucking country. And it makes me wonder fucking how far my fucking powers reach. If they went far enough to implement lockdowns that keep me locked here. Because what's going on in America, in France, is definitely fucking shit I've been summoning and working for. Fucking all this destruction, all this chaos. All this fucking melting of empire. You can fucking see I fucking called for that before it happened. It's not a fucking conspiracy theory. It's not a nut job fucking coming up with this shit. I wrote that shit down. People was like, oh, it's a fucking nut job. Then it fucking happened. So think about that shit. But the bottom line is, we're fucking getting rid of this empire. And how are we going to do it? Well, I can't just say I'm getting rid of the empire and fucking build an army to get rid of the empire. First of all, none of you got the fucking balls to do it. Most of you are part of the fucking empire. And you want to be part of it. You want to fucking benefit an extra 10 cents a day from fucking robbing and fucking genociding the rest of the planet. I got these liberals out here fucking telling me, get out of America if you don't like it here. Bitch, that's exactly what I wanted you to say, dumbass. I wanted you to be fucking caught saying that shit. I want to expose who everyone is. That's the whole fucking point here. To document what's going on in this world. To fucking make a book of life, the real book of life. Some of y'all's like, how can you make a book of life? Like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, the argument was, how can you make a book of life? It's just not possible. And it's like, dude, look at the internet. Like, what do you mean it's not possible? Look at drones. Look at hidden cameras. What do you mean it's not possible? We are documenting everything. We are recording everything. We have everyone's fucking actions on camera. We have everyone's actions on this other shit you can't even fucking imagine yet. We've confronted people. We've pushed the limits. We've made it so that there's no excuse for what everyone says out one side of their mouth and fucking comes out another. This empire is not going to continue to fucking crush the rest of the world anymore. This empire is fucking dead. It's already dead. That's what coronavirus is really about. We have fucking begun to crush this empire, and they are preparing for defense. They are preparing for everything. They are scared to tell you what's fucking happening. See, the government's scared to tell you that fucking God's back on earth. The government's scared to tell you that God sent his people back. So when they're preparing for this martial law, they aren't preparing for Black Lives Matter, although that's part of God's plan to have the blacks start the revolution, because no one else has the fucking balls to. Even half of them benefit too much from the enslavement and genocide of this nation. But half of them have the balls to fucking stand against it. So, as I said years ago, they're going to be the first people in the streets doing this shit. They're going to be the first people turning against the empire. And lo and behold, look who's fucking right. The crazy guy. The crazy guy is fucking right. Who was in the streets first, fucking causing chaos and mayhem? But who was guiding them? See, we have a third party involved who is fucking intercepting our transmissions from our species and fucking watching what we're doing. And they're trying to play the gods in this universe, but they're not the gods. We are the gods. We are the creators. We don't really consider ourselves gods. Everyone could be somewhere near our level, maybe, if they tried and they stopped devolving and started evolving. But that's the problem with this shit. It's the problem with these empires. These people aren't fucking... I don't even know if this evolution shit is wrong. But these people in this nation are not evolving. These people in this nation have fallen. And that's part of God's plan. That's how the empires fall. You think the savages who fucking raped and killed everyone, Chris Columbus and his Semitic pals who were excommunicated from fucking Spain? You think if everyone in this nation was still like a supremacist savage on the outside, it was just like, let's conquer everything. If they were still that way, do you think this empire could fall? If everyone in this nation was a complete fucking savage, still genocidal maniac, like they all are on the inside, they're just scared to be on the outside? No. So God fucking softens up these populations. And dare I say, he's using these Jews to do it. He's using this New World Order to do his work. He's allowing them to fucking reset this nation. And then he's going to reset their asses. He's going to fucking terminate their asses. But think about what's really going on. Stop fucking obsessing on this coronavirus shit. Notice that God's fucking destroying this empire. He's melting it. He's turning the heat up higher than he ever has. The fucking sun is the energy that is created, that we use to create this fucking solar system, that we use to create the fucking orbits and everything. That's our source of energy. And that's one of them. Because there's what? How many trillions of suns we have created? Think about that shit. Look outside. Look at what's going on right now. What's going on outside? Everything's fucking melting. Your electronics are being destroyed. Your roads are being destroyed. All the rubber parts on military and civilian equipment and hardware is being destroyed by the excessive heat. This is a fucking amazing plan we have going on here. No one even notices. That's the beauty of it. They're fucking so many steps ahead. So far. It's like when you dream big, no one believes that you can fucking make that because they're like, they believe the only thing you can do is watch TV 24/7. They think because all they do is watch TV 24/7, the only thing a human could ever do is watch TV 24/7. So when you think of the New World Order, you think, oh, they're causing riots in the streets. When you think of what's controlling this world, you're like, oh look, they're controlling propaganda on the TV, and you're overlooking the bigger picture. Someone controls this world. Someone created this world. Someone controls that sun that's burning down your nations right now. Someone controls that sun that's been burning down the empire for a long time. You notice how the other lands of the empire were melting before America? That's because there's nowhere to run. You understand? That's part of our plan. We're going to fucking get rid of Australia. We're going to level down Australia. We're going to level down fucking Europe. Where all the little bitches who work for USA, the overreaching empire of Babylon that's been here 6,000 years, we are fucking destroying them. And now we're on America. You see how like right there, no one even notices what we're doing. It's just fucking such a superior plan. The only people who notice what we're doing is the New World Order, who is watching us and shit. And I think they know what we do anyways, because they've been watching us, just not as long as we've been watching them, but thousands of years. They have watched us and probably read documents about other universes we've created and had to destroy or reset. Because let's get it right, if we're going to have to cleanse the terrorists off this earth, like, we're not going to kill the deer, we're not going to kill all the plant life, we're not going to kill the roaches. The people are terrorizing this planet. They know what's going on. You guys don't. You guys are so fucking low on this level of understanding, completely brainwashed by these people. And it's going to be your fault. It's going to be your fault when it comes. So don't cry. Don't cry about fake coronavirus killing you. Don't cry about the sun melting everything in your empire. You should have started fucking crying when you started genociding the Native Americans, and when you started genociding the Arabs, and recently when you started trying to genocide the Asians, and when you tried to genocide the South Americans. You should have started crying then. No one's going to hear any of your cries. Your cries are useless. No one hears those anymore.